What's good, my lovely peoples? It's your main man, Solace here, the humble servant of the life. Today I want to do this video discussing evolution. Now, you have some people who believe evolution is not a real thing, and then you have others that believe it is a real thing. Now, here's the thing. Scientists of today, the way they explain evolution is completely wrong. So this is why some people believe it's not real. And in that, they are right. So according to the way that scientists explain evolution today, those who disagree with evolution are right, because the way they explain it makes no sense. And the people who do agree with evolution, according to the theories that are presented to us, I would have to say that they're a little insane, because it doesn't make any sense. Now, with that being said, I do want to be clear. Evolution is a real thing. It is just the way it's being explained that is wrong. So let me give y'all a quick breakdown on evolution. Now, I want you to do this. Anyone who tells you evolution isn't real, I want you to ask them, if evolution isn't real, then explain an apple seed turning into an apple. Because an apple seed looks nothing like an apple. Yet, it evolves into something completely different. Tell them to explain a sperm cell turning into a person. See, this is evolution. Evolution is not a dolphin turning into a wolf. That makes no sense. See, you have to grasp. If a dolphin over millions of years turned into a wolf, did the sperm in the dolphin turn into a wolf? Because dolphins have dolphin sperm. Wolves have wolf sperm. So if dolphins turned into wolves, then wolves should have dolphin sperm. So you see how it crumbles. It makes no goddamn sense. But evolution is basically something evolving into what it is supposed to already be. So a dolphin is a dolphin. Dolphin sperm is dolphin. A dolphin is not going to change into another animal. It may adapt to certain climates and situations where little parts of its DNA or physical appearance may change. But it will always be and look like a dolphin. So you have to grasp. You have certain bears that went into the water. They begin to get webs between their paws. We call them polar bears. But they still look like bears. So you have to grasp. They evolved to live in water. Yet they still look like bears. So you have to grasp. Nothing is going to change from one thing to something completely different. That is not evolution. Evolution is something evolving on the course that it's already on. So a sperm cell is the beginnings of a man. A sperm cell will evolve into a man. The same way an apple seed will evolve into an apple. Or an apple tree. So you have to grasp. This is what evolution is. It is basically the micro ascending up into the macro. It is not one thing going... See, the thing is, scientists are those who explain evolution. They're only looking at it from our dimension of life. Basically from the birth of a person or any organism on this earth to the death of it. They're not looking into the micro life, like the cells in the nanos, and how those go from their environment and their world to ours. A sperm cell goes from microcell life within the body to basically being what it was in. So it became what it came out of. So you have to grasp, this is what evolution is. Evolution is not dolphins turning into wolves, or rats turning into coyotes, or monkeys turning into men. This is not evolution. This is just made up talk stuff. Evolution is basically what I just explained. The simplicity of the life and how all things ascend up or grow up. And not just in this world. A baby grows from a small baby to an adult. but it went from a small sperm cell to a baby first. So it's an evolving thing. You evolve in the life that you in, and you evolve out of the life that you're in. Going in, changing your transformation. Basically, you'll transform into something else when you leave this existence. But it will still be in the terms of what you are meant to be. So whatever you are in the macro, that's what you will evolve into. Whatever a certain sperm cell is in the micro, this is what it will evolve into in the macro. So a rat sperm cell will evolve into a rat, which looks completely different than the sperm cell. So this is all evolution is. It's simple science. But I guess things ain't that simple in these days and times. But like I always say, anything can be explained simple no matter how difficult it is. It all boils down to how much the person explaining it truly understands what he's speaking of. Now, if anyone has any real questions about anything I said, which is kind of self-explanatory, sperm cells don't look like people, so if a sperm cell turns into a person, then that's evolution. According to the definition of what evolution would be, that would have to be applied to evolution. So what they need to do is take that, apply that to evolution, sperm cells turning into people, and they need to take monkeys turning into men and throw that in the garbage. Therefore, evolution can be what it truly is and be understood as what it truly is. Because evolution is real, but the explanation they put on it isn't. So that's truly the only problem. You have a real thing with the wrong explanation tied to it. Brings a whole great deal of confusion. But it's your main man, Solace. I'll be back with another video shortly.